We've done about 8,000 miles in our school bus home, and these are some things we hate about travel days. The interior becomes so disorganized. There's stuff all over our bed, couch, and in the sink, so it feels a lot less livable in here. On top of that, there is so much dirt coming into the bus on travel days, it's unfathomable. I guess it's because we're trekking in and out of here so much, so it becomes filthy, but at the end of every single exhausting driving day, we have to give our bus a deep clean just for it to feel like home again. And I don't know about y'all, but after driving hundreds of miles, the last thing that I want to do is clean. But Jake and I are just those type of people that cannot relax in a dirty house, so unfortunately it's become part of our routine and an exhausting one. Our two kitties can get really stressed when we travel, and it can be hard sometimes. Alani, our calico cat, basically sits on Jake's lap the entire time he's driving, which can be a little annoying. And Maui, our orange boy, was hiding under the sofa for the entire time we were driving for the first few months, but has recently transferred to the top of the sofa, so we feel like we're making some progress there. We didn't know how our cats would adjust to life on the road, specifically the driving, and we feel like they're adjusting well, although a bit slow. We just hope that they can come to love it and enjoy it a lot more. We stop for gas about every 250 miles, and it sucks. You might be wondering why we have to stop so often, and that's because our gas gauge doesn't work. Yeah, that's right, we're traveling across the country with a gauge that could end up leaving us stranded. We have started keeping a log of our miles as well as our fill-ups, but it's really stressful when sometimes we're out in the middle of nowhere and don't really know how much gas is in our tank. Therefore, this has made travel days a lot longer because we stop more as a precaution to make sure that we're not going to run out of gas in the middle of nowhere. Of course, this is something we're looking to get fixed in the future, but it is quite an expensive project because we have to drop the entire gas tank to fix the sensor. One of our least favorite parts of traveling is trying to find somewhere to park. I think this is like across the board for most people who live in vans and buses, and it's just because it's that bad. Especially with a rig that is so big, like 40 feet big. It is even harder. It's really stressful trying to find somewhere you're gonna park every single night and not knowing if it's safe or not, or if you're gonna fit, or if you could possibly get a knock. This makes traveling really stressful because you just don't know where you're gonna end up for the night. It could be a parking lot or a beautiful destination. But even with all the negatives, we get to end up in places like these, so we feel like the trade-off is well worth it.